What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now we're starting off this video as it's kind of a sad day, and you can see I'm spending some time right now cleaning out the OBS here. The toolbox is going to be coming out. I got to get all the crap out of the bed. And the reason it's a sad day is because I'm going to be without this truck for quite some time. And you guys know I hate like flip-flopping between vehicles. You know, I get vehicles set up just the way that like they're comfortable for me. It just makes life a pain in the butt, and I'm getting to the point where like I almost need a third truck for when the two other trucks are always getting worked on. I've just unbolted the toolbox here, and it's pretty heavy. I had a skateboard in the bed of my truck. I don't remember if I took it out or if it got stolen. One of the two happened, but it would really come in handy right now to help me get the toolbox out of the truck and up into the garage. Yeah, getting it this far, not the issue. Getting it from here to the garage, the issue. All right, well, I think I got our solution figured out. We'll just bring the toolbox to the garage. All right. Well, cleaning out the bed wasn't as bad as I thought. We've got quite a few amount of straps here. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that we've got trash and a bunch of, well, that Dr. Pepper's not mine, but we've got a bunch of water bottles and stuff in there. Found a couple of coolers, some brooms, plenty of dog toys. And of course, you know, if you're ever gonna bring your dog to the job site, you always gotta have a water bowl. And well, if you haven't figured out by now, we are taking the OBS today to finally get a new paint job put on it. It's something that this truck has needed for a long time. The guy that I previously bought it from had a really cheap paint job done on it, and it's just, you know, I don't know, maybe a year into owning it, just completely went to crap. And I've been driving essentially a like matte paper white truck for a long time, to where anywhere you touch it, like your fingerprints don't even come off because there's no clear on the paint at all. So it's been on my list for a long time, and a lot of you guys might be saying, Rhino, you know, you're wasting your time painting an old beat up truck like that, but I love this truck. And this truck has a lot of potential. I mean, it's not that hard to solid axle swap these trucks. Yes, it's not that common out where we're at. Axles are a little harder to find, but it's possible. So if I'm gonna hold on to this truck for as long as I plan on holding on to it, you know, I wanna start taking care of some of the cosmetic things that it needs. And on top of that, we're not just painting the truck. We've got a couple other things we're gonna be doing to it as well, which we'll discuss once we get up to the body shop. Now, the problem with today being, I don't really know how I'm getting home. The body shop's about an hour, 40 minutes away from where I'm at, and I have zero plan on how to get home. I hate being this spontaneous when there's a chance of me being stranded, but what else are you gonna do? Let's find out how the day goes. Oh yeah, and this is also the furthest I've ever had to drive the OBS, so here's to hoping she makes it. If not, well, I guess we don't need a paint shop then. All right, we have made it to California Auto Works.
Long time fan, brother.
Nice, dude.
Long time fan. I seen the sticker, I seen the truck, I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Dude, let me get a picture with you, yeah?
Yeah, no worries. So we're waiting on Josh, the owner, to show up, but these guys got quite the mix of cars. We've got I believe that's a Messerschmitt. Gotta believe that's an Impala up there. Got a McLaren over there, a G-Wagon. This G-Wagon's sick. This Bronco is super clean.
Fenders, side rails, front grille, all the color matching.
Dude, this looks way better than the stock ones.
Yeah.
I'm not a big stock G-Wagon fan, but the body kit looks sick on this thing.
The body kit on it.
Must be nice to have that kind of money to just decide you're gonna body kit and paint your McLaren. It's so weird seeing them this rough.
Yeah,
until you guys polish them back up. God. Yeah, I don't think this guy cares about this one very much, huh? Good Lord.
He's got so many cars and stuff.
Jeez. Oh, dude.
Hey, how you doing? Fucking traffic, man.
Jesus, man. See what we got going on with it. So what I'm thinking, dark gray. I think I sent Ryan a picture.
Yeah.
I think it's something similar to that.
Oh, okay.
And if we're gonna be changing the color,
Yeah. So that's like that solid, like no metallic kind of gray, huh? Like
Well,
that
I'm thinking-
destroyer gray or something.
I'm thinking we should throw a
Little
flake
pearl in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, nothing crazy, but damage-wise, there's not a ton.
Yeah.
And then stuff like this, like if we want to just replace these,
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well, right? Or I mean, does it look better without the trim on these? You just did one of these, so.
Yeah. No, I would leave it off.
The worst damage is right there.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we'll remove the window, cut that out, and weld it up.
Yeah, other than that, it needs a new windshield. So if you guys are gonna pull the windshield, we
Yeah.
might as well just put the new windshield in.
What about the grill? We gotta do anything?
I don't know. I mean, should we color match everything or should we leave it chrome?
You want to go black and white, or black and white gray, or you want to do like
that one I showed you looks sick with everything black and gray.
Thinking like we could just do the bezels black. We'll tint we could take this off, kind of black this out,
all right,
and then smoke the Ford. I like the Ford to kind of still have some.
Yeah, well, I want it to be classic.
Yeah, get rid of these bad boys, huh?
Dude, I'm so ready to get rid of those. Like, I like the classic look, but they're a pain in the butt. You can see they're rusting at every door penetration.
Yeah.
And then they're not that great of a mirror. Like, visually, they don't work that well. So.
Big. It's in the way.
Yeah, you guys have been wanting for a long time for me to do the Duramax mirror swap on this, and that's what we're gonna do, right?
That's right.
So what's all involved in that? You guys just did one not that long ago.
Yeah, just pretty much detrim the whole door, weld up these old holes, take this window all out. We're gonna weld the plate in there, drill a couple holes, bolt it up, and we're good to go.
And then you can still function this just a little bit, right? Like your smoking window, wind window.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. That still be workable to a certain point. You know, anything dirty or rotted.
Right. Yeah, whatever you guys can reach, spray black everywhere.
Yeah.
Black in the wheel wells, black under the hood, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Black under the hood.
Yeah. When we're done buffing, we'll do a plastic. We'll drop the plastic down. We'll tape it up to the body.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and get underneath there, and we'll go ahead and black out the whole body underneath the chassis.
Nice.
So that way, when we take off all the tape and everything's all done, you're gonna have a nice contrast of just nice, beautiful finished paint and a nice satin black underneath.
Dude, you're getting me excited, bro.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm gonna start searching for an axle because now I want to solid axle swap this thing.
Yeah, no, we got to make this thing a finished product when it leaves.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, the reason I'm up here, the reason I got recommended, you guys know Wheezy from the channel. So they actually did Wheezy's bag truck, and you guys did that in like insane turnaround time, right? What was the story on that?
Oh my God. A month of a time almost, so 3 weeks. Wheezy, I promised him we'll get it done.
So I guess Wheezy had like, his truck was built, but he found out somebody was painting a truck the exact same way and taking it to the same show, and Wheezy's like, nah, we can't have that. If you're gonna stand out, you gotta stand out, so.
Oh yeah, that was the big phone call. The whole idea of someone having that color was not going for him, so he's like, man, dropped the car, 1 month, almost 3 weeks turnaround, got him back to the show and changed the whole day.
Can we get a little shop tour, do you mind? Or?
Yeah, definitely, come on in. Yeah, so it's where we do all the body and prep and a little more of the heavy stuff getting done. I got a 70 Capricia convertible, full foot off. You can see all the fabrication, making sure all our gaps are right. All the body work, blocking. It's all in the fitment stage right now. First stage of cutting Bondo.
So one industry that has always boggled my mind is body work. Cause like in construction, you know, wood filler, sand it, wood filler, sand it. You guys can only use so much body filler.
Yeah.
But like to get like a crinkled piece of like body panel back to flat and smooth, like I don't understand how that works.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of work, and a lot of guys want to try to cut the corner and just throw a lot of Bondo on the car. We here like to do all the metal work and get the metal work out as far as possible and massaged, and then we go ahead and skim coat it. We don't have more than an eighth of Bondo skimmed across this car by the time we're done blocking. Yeah, so we got a Ryan's truck here that we're getting ready. This one's still in the stages. We had it sandblast and powder coated. Make sure it's all treated. As we're working on it, we don't have to worry about nothing getting rusted or any fingerprints.
So that was one step on my bumpers that I missed. And I thought that it was a thing, but like my body guy had never, like the guy that painted the bumpers didn't mention that we should powder coat them first. Then I talked to these guys at the show and they're like, no, you gotta powder coat them first because that seals everything. Because there's so many tight corners you can't get paint into, right?
Yeah, you can get paint, and plus a powder coat sticks better on, paint sticks better on powder coat. So I always tell my customer, let's powder coat the car, the bumper or anything to the color of your car. Even though it's not gonna be dead on, we'll put the paint on top. At least when you're driving down the street, if you get a little road hits here and there lightly, when it chips, if it does, you got the same color of the car underneath. Gotcha. So it looks a lot better. Going right now, I'll wet this one up so you can see this. This is in a stage where we're gonna end up, we're gonna put the gold stripes on it and the SS and Monte Carlo.
Nice.
But you can see what color it kind of looks like when you get an idea.
Oh yeah.
This is a candy pink magenta with a little bit of purple candy in it. It's like my own little custom mix.
Well, yeah, you can see it over here. You can see the purple glowing through. Well, even like if you look in the bumper right there, or where that little piece comes down.
Yeah. So this is a custom mix that I made, magenta with a little bit of purple candy, and this is actually like a real UK candy on a Ryan silver base. It's not a KBC or nothing, so it does take a lot more work to to get this car this color.
One thing I'm already noticing, there's no overspray on everything, like on my truck out there.
Yeah, no, we do fully taping. We mask from the body down to the floor, and we tape off the floor. We take pride in our work. This is our booth. I don't know what happened. These guys kind of, so I had it wrapped, you know.
Well, that also shows if you're spending money to wrap your booth,
yeah,
that means you care. Like you enjoy the cool stuff that you got.
Yeah, man, I love this. It's like I'm here most of the time. You know,
right.
It's like I'm here or home.
Yeah.
So it's like might as well make it look good. We got a Mercedes f350 in here. You know, doing a little touch up on a customer that had his car somewhere else.
Well, I mean, you can also see how clean it is in the booth. Aside from like a little bit of spray over there, like everything is just it's clean. It's the cleanest spray booth I've ever been in.
Yeah, and I try.
Not that I've been in a million spray booths, but
yeah, no, we try to keep it clean. But the only thing is, you know, the TV show hit us, and it just been so slammed back to back to back.
Oh yeah, what show were you guys on?
On the Ride That Got Away from History channel and FYI channel, Courtney Hanson and Hollywood Hot Rod Troy Ladd. You know, when you get the cameras involved and people asking you a lot of questions, right. It's really challenging. I'm more of the doer kind of person, and I could do this whole job and show you when I'm done than me kind of talking about it.
Well, it's the same way with like construction and stuff that we do. Like to do it on camera, to hold the camera, to get the camera angles, you got to do things 4 times to make sure you got the right angle on it. It really takes away from getting the actual work done. It takes so much longer.
Oh yeah, that was one thing with the camera crew and people filming and coming over here. It was real challenging to do my deadlines. And
I don't think you guys understand how excited I am to finally be taking care of this paint job. I mean, just seeing the rust and the paint flaking off. I know things like that, like the longer you let it wait, the worse it's gonna get. And eventually it gets so bad in the body that it's like not even a useful truck anymore. So I didn't want this truck to ever get like that. And this is like the biggest step to do it. I know it's expensive, but you get what you pay for, and it seems like they really want to make sure that this Ford is done right. I think doing the dark gray truck with just blacking out all the accents, I think it's gonna make it kind of have a real mean look to it. It's already got kind of a rugged look and stance with the wheels and tires that I picked. So I really want to build off that look into the rest of the truck. I haven't owned a non-white truck in a very long time, so it's gonna be cool to have something kind of different in the fleet. So looking around the shop, this car right here seems to have like pretty close, like it's in the right color family, I would say, of the gray that we're looking for, but I think a little bit darker than that. This is the lighter Toyota gray. I think we're looking for like the darker Toyota gray. Plus, like I said, we're gonna throw like some type of little pearl into it or some flake into it.
Porsche has one too that looks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it has pearl in there.
That one's got pearl in it?
Yeah, but this is the same.
Looks like a lighter gray, yeah.
It's the same as that car.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys sit on the ground like this.
Oh man. I have the truck and I have to keep, when I jump in the truck, I'm happy. When I jump in here, I'm like, oh shit.
Right?
You come around, they're just a small car.
Well, they are. I mean, the windows are tiny.
Yeah, like,
I don't even know how you see behind you right now. I'm trying not to be in your blind spots. My big old head blocks half the window.
Not really. I wasn't in love with these things. I have a couple old schools.
Well, the thing about old cars too is like you get some real steel around you.
Yeah.
So you got half a chance in an accident. So we just made it to Enterprise Rental Car. This lot doesn't look like they got too many cars for rent. It looks like a bunch of customer cars. Let's see.
Yeah, you'll like the Traverse. It's nice. I don't know where it is though. Let me see.
Well, there we go. It's ready for me.
There you go. Super easy. When we walk around the car, we're just looking for any scratch or dent that's bigger than this. Okay. Anything within that, totally fine. Anything outside of that will be considered damage. We'll just put in my system. And then Ryan, are you familiar with the push to start?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and grab the gas and mile.
All right.
So anything happens, you give us a key, say sorry, laugh it off, and walk away. So we don't go through your auto insurance.
You're saying?
What?
I could total it. All right, guys. Well, I don't know how. Jeez, somebody really likes to sit proper that was driving this before us. We got our sweet new Chevy Traverse here. I was about to get the Tahoe. I didn't want to opt for double the price for the Tahoe, but I did not want to be in a small car, even though I know I literally have to drive this like hopefully 2 hours. I know we're right at like the worst time of traffic, so this is gonna suck. I was like, and this is no joke, I contemplated renting a U-Haul truck, even though they're pieces of junk, just so I can like be in something truck height and sit a little bit higher on the road, because I hate traffic, guys, and I hate being in a small vehicle. Dang, check this thing out. This thing's got nicer cameras than my truck. Oh. Fancy, you're so fancy. Look at that. We got little side monitors. Those are nice. I wish my truck had those. I don't know what the cost of a Chevy Traverse is, but I'd be willing to bet it's significantly less than our truck. All right, so I didn't even realize this car is also equipped. Uh-oh, which way am I going? I need to be making it right. This car is also equipped with the screen for the backup camera. And where there's a flaw here is you can see the screen is reflective. So you can see the truck back there in the reflection as well as the screen. That's not good. Now I'm seeing like double images. They should have made it a matte screen instead of actually having it reflective. I think we'll just click that back over to a rear view mirror. You know what just hit me, guys? I think we found the inspiration for the Silverado or the new GM truck interiors. It is almost identical to the interior in the Traverse here, where you've got your armrest that droops down to a basically useless little center console area. Obviously on the Traverse here, you have your shifter here, whereas like the trucks, they replace that with your phone charger. And then you've got the really flat dash up here. So essentially GM just got lazy, and I think they started putting the same interior into all their vehicles and just like scaled it a little bit differently. And well, the next step for the Ford is they're gonna get all the prep work done, and then I think we're gonna come back up here. They're gonna make up some color samples so we can see exactly what color we wanna do the truck in. So obviously you guys will all come along for that, but I'm so excited to finally like take this forward to what I know it can be. But with that, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that we do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.